Hello, everybody. I want to thank you guys for showing up today and going over my presentation for AEP 855 Module 8. My name is Clint Renfro, and let's get started. So, uh, first, I want to go over our resource summary. Um, in the Moral Compass video clip, C.D. Lee describes the need to find your true north in order to become a successful leader. He also warns against approaching the line that separates right and wrong because crossing that line makes it easier to do it more often in the future. He also advises us to develop an integrity reflex that helps us determine right and wrong and then stick to that path. Frank Buccaro described many aspects of the importance of having a moral compass in his video presentation in 2012. He points out that we should always put people first in our decision-making processes and that we should always respect individual dignity. Doing so will help us treat everyone fairly from the top to the bottom. In order to treat everyone with respect and dignity, we should always be honest. He says, if you have a short memory, always tell the truth. I completely agree. And this will help us make our values clear, not only to others, but also to ourselves. Because he says that we need to know what is negotiable, acceptable, and where we draw the line in the sand so that we don't falter when we need to make a tough decision. The video on moral emotions from McComb's School of Business described moral judgments as being based on emotions and that we're often rationalizing a pre-made decision. The video explains moral emotions probably came about in order to help us be more successful at social living, which only makes sense. They help us follow society's moral norms and to avoid those negative emotions with breaking those moral norms. One quote says, human morality is firmly anchored in social emotions. In the Set Your Moral Compass to True North article, the author of the article begins discussing True North on the moral compass by emphasizing the importance of being selfless. He warns that acting selfishly can, at best, keep us parallel to the original position and can turn our compass south if our actions do harm to others. He also mentions the importance of following the golden rule as a guide. This puts others first by showing them that we want to be treated, how we want to be treated in return. Honesty, empathy, respectfulness, integrity, and responsibility should be guiding principles as we look to improve the lives of others, which will, in turn, improve our own lives. The Moral Compass article. The author of that article defined moral compass as a clear picture of mental process that point a person in a particular direction in life. These processes are consistent and true indicators upon which personal belief and action can be based. However, the author shows that north for one person is usually not the same as everyone else's north. In addition, the lack of a complete and distinct moral authority for the entirety of humanity means that there will never be a universal moral north. Here I will show you my moral compass. I developed this based on where I draw the line in the sand. At the bottom or south, you can see that my ultimate south is evil, and at the top, my ultimate true north is good. My line is drawn right here at ignorance and apathy. On the left-hand side over here is more of a humanist approach, and on the right-hand side is an action approach. Um, Evil on action is deceit, theft, fooling people, stealing ideas. On the left is exploitation of others, um, trying to use what they have for your own benefit. And then in the middle, on the right hand side, we have apathy, which is a complete absence of feeling either way. And on the left, we have ignorance, which is a complete lack of knowledge on something. And at the top right, we have integrity, and the top left, we have compassion. So the farther up the scale you go is towards good, and the farther down the scale you go is towards evil. My references listed in APA format. Addendum, the standard correlation. I wrote, this assignment has exposed me to information and ideas that have helped me to understand and demonstrate the capacity to model ethical behavior in personal conduct in relationships that will cultivate ethical behavior in others by providing an opportunity to explore my moral compass and develop a model of that compass. I was able to look at where my line in the sand lies and then describe it to my peers. Relevant. By reading and analyzing the provided materials and modeling my own personal moral compass, I was able to establish my own line in the sand. I've read many articles on morals and the art of making decisions based on logic and emotion as a seamless blend of the two. The information provided in this module absolutely correlated with what I already knew and added to my understanding of the subject matter. Reflection. My educational leadership skills have greatly improved by participating in this assignment, by cultivating a desire to adapt this into my own curriculum. I've been looking for a way to help teach my students the importance of developing their own moral compass, and this assignment nailed it, in my opinion. It gave me information, helped me model it, and allowed me to verbalize it. Those 3 steps greatly increase the likelihood that I will completely understand the concepts presented. Overall, great assignment. I'm very, very happy that I was able to participate. Thanks, guys. We'll see you later.